The reason why Orthodox Jews or Jews within Judaism do not believe in Jesus or Yeshua HaMashiach is because they are not following the Torah or the Tanakh. They are following instead the Talmud. And the Talmud is the tradition of the elders, and it's something that Jesus had a beef with if you read the New Testament with the rabbis. Here in the following, you'll see why some of the rabbis that do believe in the Talmud reject the state of Israel. Again, they're going off of what the Talmud says, not the Tanakh.
Anti-Zionists, like the Neturei Karta, think they've got it all wrong. That only the Messiah can rebuild the Jewish homeland. This ideological difference stems in part from an obscure discussion in the Talmud about the 3 oaths that govern the Jewish people's relationship with God. And while many Jews consider these oaths to be symbolic, anti-Zionist Jews see them as a religiously binding contract. Violate the first 2 oaths, and you violated your contract with God. Yikes. So what are these oaths anyway? Number 1, once in exile, Jews are forbidden to return to their homeland en masse.
In the following, you'll see what the Tanakh says in regards to the Messiah and the timing of the Messiah. As you can see, it directly conflicts with the Talmud.
Just look at the following from the prophet Haggai.
Haggai chapter 2 verses 6 to 9, 520 BC. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, Yet once, it is a little while, and I will shake all nations, and the desire of all nations shall come. And I will fill this house with glory, saith the Lord of hosts. The silver is mine, and the gold is mine, saith the Lord of hosts. The glory of this latter shall be greater than the former, saith the Lord of hosts. And in this place I will give peace, saith the Lord of hosts. Point 1. The desire of nations, the title of the Messiah, will come. 2. God will fill this house, 2nd Temple 516 BC to 70 AD, with glory. 3. The glory of this temple will be greater than the first temple of Solomon. This prophecy was fulfilled in 2 ways, physical and spiritual. 1. Physical. In 19 BC Herod rebuilt the temple and raised it higher, and made it more magnificent than it was before. 2. Spiritual. Jesus went to the temple. Matthew chapter 21 verse 12. Jesus entered the temple. Matthew chapter 21 verse 14. The blind and the lame came to him at the temple, and he healed them. And since the Romans destroyed the second temple in 70 AD, no one could ever fulfill this prophecy quite like Jesus did.